We have a report to play for you on that. Yeah, we have a report to play on that. We have a report on that right now.
Myself and my colleagues in the management of JAMB have tried our best. We have prepared as much as we can. For us, what we are out to do is to give the best of our services to this great nation of ours.
All right, but prospective students who want to write exams have been complaining the stress they go through to register. Now, TVC News education correspondent Shawnee Jackson is at one of the major of many computer-based test centers in Lagos, and she joins us live now for updates. Sharon, it's good to have you join us right now. You have been speaking to students, you've been going around, and where you are now, around Sele or so. Can you tell us what your observations are and what you've been hearing from prospective candidates of JAMB?
Okay, right here as I speak, I'm at a CBT center here in Lagos. One thing I must reiterate here is that most students are not aware that there is a date already fixed for the mock examination, which is tomorrow, starting from 7 a.m. So for students who are not aware, because about 3 weeks ago, the mock examination was actually suspended. But now the Joint Admission and Matriculations Board has actually announced that the mock examination will take place tomorrow. From the CBT Center here in Ijesha, Lagos, what I could observe is that most students are gearing up, even though they still lament the situation they find themselves in terms of getting registered for the examination. Registration will definitely close May 5th, and examination will take place from May 13th to 20th, 2017. Right here at the CBT Center, I have Mr. David Ugochukwu, who is a CBT Center operator. He will share with me his experience so far while trying to register students or candidates for this examination. It's good to have you, Mr. David Ugochukwu.
Good morning.
Good morning. So will you share with us how prepared is at the CBT centers in actually ensuring that we have a itch-free examination?
We can assure you that most CBT centers are 99.9% prepared for the examination, because we've been fixing and trying all systems and all the technologies given to us by JAMB to make sure that this examination is itch-free. As I'm talking to you now, we already have our JAMB officials on the way down here from Abuja, which they've notified us since Wednesday. So everything is in full gear for the examination. We are really prepared. We are fully prepared for the examination.
All right. How many students will this center accommodate, and how many sessions do you have for candidates to write this mock examination, which is going to happen tomorrow?
We're going to be having 250 candidates per section, making a total of 750 candidates a day. So 2:50 in the morning, we have the 7 o'clock section, 9 o'clock section, and the 1:30 section. So we have 250 per section, and the center is fully ready. Now, in case there's any failure or maybe a system has any problem, we already have backup systems on ground in case of such situation.
So right now, would you share with us how this date was rescheduled for the mock examination tomorrow? I am fully aware that there's so many candidates that are not aware that there's going to be mock examination taking place at different centers tomorrow. So can you tell us can you give us the information an average candidate is supposed to be aware of in terms of writing the mock examinations tomorrow?
The first problem I think some candidates had is the problem of the phone number that they put in when they were doing the registration. Some of them put in phone numbers that are not so valid. Some of them put in phone numbers that they could not reach on, because JAMB has sent everybody a message indicating that the mock exam has been rescheduled for tomorrow. So those that have gotten the messages, some of them have come to check the centers to make sure that yes, so they are in full and tune for the examination. So, but the students, I can tell you, majority of the students are now aware, because the message was sent yesterday, are now aware that the mock exam is going to be holding tomorrow.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Over to you, Mike Okoche, in the studio.
Sharon Busalami is also here. I'd like to throw a question to your guest just before we let him go. How would you use telephone numbers to send text messages? What if you don't have a phone? What happens? And the issue of culpability that the centers themselves are found to be corrupt. Can you please ask him that?
Okay, I was told to ask you that sending messages to telephone numbers is not enough to ensure that they get access to candidates. So aside the telephone numbers, as a CBT center operator, can you tell us how the Joint Admission Matriculation Board can actually give information or pass information to candidates?
The way this exam was, the way it was done this year is a very simple method. We have what they call a JAMB profile. With your profile, you check your profile regularly for any update or any information. Whenever you log into your profile, it's personal. With that, you're able to check whether your registration slip is out, whether your mock exam slip is out. So the students are meant to check it regularly. Now, this is the first time JAMB is bringing out such technology. So I just believe by next year, all students would have properly adapted and understand the profile methodology of checking their personal information. Thank you.
All right, we've heard from Mr. David Ugochukwu sharing his experience as a CBT center operator here in Lagos.
All right, thank you, Sharon, for the updates there. We certainly will follow up on this as we get along. Thank you.